If it wasn't for almost complete financial ruin, we would not have one of the greatest songs in American history, and also American culture may be completely different. The house right behind me is one of the most iconic homes in American history, and this tiny little house, beautiful, is where Johnny Mercer grew up. Johnny Mercer was the co-founder of Capitol Records in Los Angeles in 1942, and he was born and raised right here in Savannah. But his story, though, of complete financial ruin is interesting. How life works, that it's the smallest turns and details of life that change everything. He was off to boarding school in Virginia, and he gets notification from his father that he has to come home. His father was a local lawyer and also in real estate. And unfortunately, due to some bad real estate deals, particularly down in Florida, completely went into debt. It was right before the great crash of 1929. Johnny had to come back home to the city of Savannah, and he's trying to figure out what he's going to do. And so he decides, well, I'm going to move to New York City and try to make my way on Broadway. No one would cast him. No one wanted to cast him any roles, and he was himself completely poor. But in 1933, a man named Hoagie Carmichael had some music and said, hey, Johnny, maybe you can come up with some words to this music that I wrote. And that was it. In 1933, Johnny wrote his first hit ever, which was Lazy Bones. And he knew that his life was going to be a lyricist. He started to work on Broadway, started to write lyrics, and then in 1942, moved out to Los Angeles to start Capitol Records. This man is so iconic in our history that he shaped American culture through his words. He used the beautiful cadence of a Savannah accent and conversation within his songs to reach the listeners. And he worked with great artists such as, Bing Crosby, as well as Nat King Cole, Autumn Leaves, that great song, Days of Wine and Roses as well, and the Cool, Cool, Cool of the Evening. And of course, we all know 1961 from Breakfast at Tiffany's, Audrey Hepburn singing Moon River, which the real Moon River is 25 minutes south of Savannah. So Johnny, when he became so well known and so wealthy, he financially supported his mother after his father's passing. One of my great friends here in Savannah, her name's Caroline, and she lived on Jones Street. And I asked Caroline, can you tell me anything about Johnny Mercer? And she goes, oh, you mean my daddy's best friend? He used to play my birthday party when I was 13 years old, and Johnny would be drunk at the piano, just having a good time. Johnny is now buried at our Bonaventure Cemetery, and I love the quote on his gravesite. Right next to it, there's a bench, and it says, buddy, I'm kind of like a poet, and I got a lot of things to say.